still standing. The Predators, already facing near certain odds of missing the playoffs, went to Calgary tonight and walked away 3-2 shootout winners, eliminating the Flames from playoff contention. From Igor Afanasyev's first NHL goal to the shootout goal from Tommy Novak, the Nashville Predators are still alive in the playoffs, even though Winnipeg won earlier today. The chances aren't that much better, but the Predators are still alive, and that's the topic of tonight's One Big Stat. Let's talk about who lost tonight before we get to the victors. Calgary is eliminated because despite sitting at 91 points, which is one more than Nashville's 90, they only have one game remaining and could only tie Winnipeg at 93, but would lose the tiebreaker. Nashville, on the other hand, still has 2 games to play, so Nashville could theoretically finish with 94 points to Winnipeg's 93 and get into the playoffs. But to make things more difficult for Nashville, of course, Winnipeg also has every tiebreaker against Nashville. So Winnipeg, even by getting a single point in their next 2 games, will be in the playoffs and Nashville will be eliminated. All that means is Nashville's losing magic number is 1. That's 1 point gained by the Jets or 1 point lost by the Nashville Predators. So everything has to go perfect. So as it stands right now, Nashville's playoff chance sits at about 7%. But tonight the race changes. There's 0 margin for error. A single point in the standings lost or given away, that ends the season. And it also means that when Nashville plays their final game of the NHL season, the final game out of all the games in the NHL season on Friday against Colorado, then Nashville has a chance, with everything going right, to win and be in if everything goes to plan. And that would be pretty good way to end the season. The very first team to drop the puck, even though they did it over in Prague, and then the very last team to drop the puck, and they get into the playoffs with a win. But there's a lot of work to be done before that happens. And first, we've got Winnipeg at Minnesota tomorrow. So again, we could know tomorrow if Nashville is out of the playoffs, if Winnipeg gets a point in any fashion. So they have to lose. They have to lose under in 60 minutes, and Nashville just has to keep winning. So hope's not dead. There's still a chance, but day by day we'll know exactly where Nashville stands. And that's tonight's One Big Stat. Charlie?